This is a CBC podcast.
From the brilliant mind of Mindy Kaling comes the sharp and timely comedy Late Night. Emma Thompson plays legendary late-night talk show host Catherine Newbury, whose world is turned upside down when she hires her first and only female staff writer Molly Patel, played by Mindy Kaling. Originally intended to smooth over diversity concerns, her decision brings about unexpectedly hilarious consequences as the two women, who are separated by culture and generation, become united by their love of a biting punchline. The darling of this year's Sundance Film Festival, Late Night also stars John Lithgow, Hugh Dancy, Amy Ryan, and Dennis O'Hare, and is directed by Vancouver's own Nisha Ganatra. Join us in theaters on June 14th for the very funny and very relevant Late Night.
Hey Canada, are you ready for some Alberta beefs? From the Martha Cohn Theatre in Calgary, it's The Debaters! The Debaters, where comedians fight with facts and funny, and this audience picks the winner. Now here's a man who doesn't kowtown to anyone, Steve Patterson.
Hey! Hello, Canada! Hello, Calgary! Welcome back to The Debaters. Great to be here in Alberta, where I'm always comfortable, not just because of the comfortable plus 15 walking system in Calgary, but also it's one of the few places in the world that is completely free of rats. True story. Thanks to an extensive rat control program, the government has done a good job of keeping Alberta rat-free, which is the first time government and rat-free have appeared in the same sentence. It's even illegal in Alberta to own a pet rat. And if you know someone who does, you are encouraged to report them, which, when you think about it, makes you the rat. Now, let's meet a couple debaters who are ready to get rat-a-to-it, shall we? This comic wants to go to the Perrier region and stand on a bridge over bubbled waters. It's Deanne Smith! Deanne Smith, the international sensation, taking her place to my right. And this star of Corner Gas was Lorne yesterday. It's Lorne Cardinal. Lorne Cardinal, basking in the glory, entering, looking with a very stylish coat and shorts. Your topic, debaters, is a battle for the ages and one that no other people would debate, and that's why we're doing it. Denim versus leather. Which is superior? In my opinion, it depends on what you need it for. You're writing your own jokes. Do not get ahead of me. If it's to achieve a look of casual cool, I say both. If it's a swimsuit, I say neither. I know my daughter's favorite in this debate, which is fruit leather. I don't want to know what fruit denim is. And now that Deanne's laughed at it, we don't have to finish that. So let's get to something that's been eating at me. Whereas denim offers functionality and a classic look, be it resolved, denim is superior to leather. Deanne, clad in denim, you are arguing for this. You have 2 minutes, please, starting now.
The double denim jean jacket on jeans ensemble has a name, the Canadian Tuxedo. You know what we call an all-leather outfit, top to bottom? A cow. Blue jeans have permeated style and culture since 1873, when Levi Strauss, a merchant in San Francisco, high-fived a cool sailor and denim was born. Leather was discovered when early humans found a dead raccoon on a wet forest floor and were like, sure, that'll cover my junk. Denim is versatile. You can dress it up, you can make it casual. Leather, on the other hand, just try looking casual in leather, you pervert. People think leather is sexy, but a lot of people think denim is sexy too. And by a lot of people, I mean the 75 members on a website I found called jeansfetishforum.com. People with usernames like Levi's Cowboy, Jean Jacket 69, and bafflingly, Leather Barbie. As Leather Barbie proves, which is not a phrase I ever thought I'd say, if you're into leather, you're also into denim. A leather jacket goes with blue jeans, and leather chaps need jeans under them. Unless, of course, you're at a pride parade, in which case leather chaps need jean under them. Or Robert, or Steve, or whoever you're into. Denim doesn't judge. Thank you.
Deanne Smith. I had no idea she was this into it. I'm going to call her Denim Smith from now on. Now, to tell us why he loves leather and he disagrees with dungarees, here's textile tactician Lorne Cardinal.
Thank you. Denim? Superior? You're kidding, right? You're talking about leg wear that's a step away from being slacks. Next, you'll be saying cords are cool. You know where denim came from? Back in the 1700s, a couple of French designers got tanked on Bordeaux while messing around with fabric. And then they staggered and crashed into the foul sewer of fashion, and voila, denim. Then, in 1853, that evil genius, Levi Strauss, said, "Hey, I wonder what kind of slacks I can wear in a dark mine where I won't embarrass myself." And, like smallpox blanket for the legs, he spread these abominations across North America. Denim just doesn't make sense. You ever wonder what that small little pocket in front of the bigger front pocket is for in your jeans? It's for a pocket watch. People who wear leather don't need to tell time because they're always doing some real cool things. Leather saves lives. Trappers used to boil leather to make a broth to sustain themselves. You try that with denim, and all you'll get is an ugly-looking soup and a mouth canker. You know what to do, Calgary. Vote for delicious leather.
Wow. Lorne Cardinal with a very nice job on behalf of leather, which also combined a lot of facts with the funny, and somehow you made it all sexy. I don't know how you do that. All right, it's time now for the bare knuckle round. We're debating whether denim is superior to leather, so don't get distressed, chaps. Just try to persuade this audience with your riveting argument that will keep them in reinforced stitches. Do your jokes shrink to fit your argument, or are they too inseam? I guess it's just 501, half dozen of the other. Thank you. 1 point for me. Thank you.
I don't know. Leather seems elitist to me. It's really expensive. I think denim is the fabric that the people who make this country run. It's what they wear. And I'd like, just as an exhibit, if we could bring producer Graham Clark out here. We did not plan this in advance.
All right, Deanne's got models, but okay, Graham's coming back out here now. Yeah.
Thank you, Graham.
All right. Graham, head to toe in denim. Good point.
Unfortunately, Graham Clark also reminds me of my horrific canoeing story when I was going up a lonely, isolated mountain. And I saw someone, Graham, can you come on back?
Okay, Graham's coming back out now. Poor Graham.
Someone like Graham standing on the corner, waving at me, asking me to come on over and meet his mother, sister, cousin, and join him for family night. Date night. So that's why it terrifies me.
Okay.
You know, that feels fair. But Graham, if you could come back out here one more time.
Graham's coming back out again now. Okay, he's still wearing the same thing, by the way.
Picture Graham and how much more terrifying it would be if he was wearing all leather.
Pretty good point. Pretty good point. That is the bare knuckle. That's the bare knuckle. It's time now For the firing line, in my hand I have a list of questions on denim versus leather, brought to you by cows.
Okay, great.
Cows. Our leather is in our jeans. Yeah. Can't go wrong with a good cow joke in Calgary. Instead of a leather interior, what was the name of the popular 1970s car sold with an all-denim interior? Lord.
It was called the Bad Idea Hatchback GT.
Incorrect, but I like the GT at the Deanne Smith.
The Abomination 2000. That truly sounds horrible. I can't defend that.
I'll have you two know. It was the AMC Gremlin Levi's edition, and you would be lucky to have it.
Evil genius.
According to realmenstyle.com, a leather jacket looks good with anything, but a denim jacket doesn't look good with what? Deanne.
Half a horse costume.
That is true. That's
thanks.
1.5 points. That's good. Lauren Cardinal.
Chances of finding a mate.
Lauren.
Or
Lauren.
chances of suitable employment.
1.5 points. Pretty good. According to Real Men's Style, a leather jacket looks good with anything, but a denim jacket does not look good with matching blue jeans, a.k.a. the Canadian tuxedo. What is the technical name for the little leather patch found on the back of jeans? Deanne.
Tiny cow murder. I knew you weren't going to like it.
I like that you did it anyway. Lauren.
A huge improvement.
There you go. The audience has given you 2.5 for that one. The actual answer is a Jacron. A Jacron. You can take that, you can be pointing to that and go, look, that's a Jacron. And the person will go, I didn't ask. That's the firing line, everybody. We are in the home stretch at the Martha Cohen Theater. It is just about time for our theater audience to pick a winner. But first, here again to tell us that he's hell-bent for leather, it's the always fashionable Lauren Cardinal.
Thank you. Leather is badass. It's sexy. Or would you really want to try stuffing your junk in a crisp, starchy denim thong? Superheroes wear leather. I mean, just imagine Spider-Man in a jean skirt. Or maybe Batman in some mom jeans. Or how about that new line of Premier Elect jeans? They claim that they won't give you muffin top, they'll make your ass look smaller, and they'll bring back the oil industry. You know, make a lot of promises they can't keep. Denim has only brought a blight of jean skirts to humanity. Thank you.
Lord Cardinal, on behalf of leather, with a stirring story about the coat he's wearing tonight. And now, here again to tell us that she demands denim and laments leather, it's the denim darling, Deanne Smith.
Leather is dangerous, not just to the poor animals it comes from, but the chemicals needed to produce it are carcinogenic to the factory workers and the people that wear it. Talking about this stuff isn't fun, but I am a lesbian in a Canadian tuxedo. The minute I completed this outfit, I became honor-bound to make certain statements. So may I also say, meat is murder, Melissa Etheridge rules, and you can wear jeans to a wedding. Let's put this to rest. I think we can all agree, as proud Canadians, that the material, which is clearly superior, endlessly versatile, and the foundation on which this very country was built, is flannel. Thank you.
Deanne Smith with a nice shout out to flannel at the end. We didn't see that coming. Thank you very much, fur traders. All right, it is up to the audience to decide by applause who thinks that Deanne's denim debate was just the right fit Deanne Smith. Whoa! Big support for denim-clad Deanne. And who preferred Lauren's leather lines and laughs and thought he locked this one up, Lauren Cardinal. This one is a tie. Deanne Smith and Lauren Cardinal, denim and leather are equal. Big hand for Deanne Smith and Lauren Cardinal, everybody.
You're listening to The Debaters on CBC Radio. Did you know you can get past episodes of The Debaters on iTunes? Go to cbc.ca/The Debaters to find out how. And now, back to Steve Patterson.
Hey, Calgary, you ready to meet your next pair of debaters? Here we go. This comedian tells sneakerheads to put a sock in it. Welcome, Dean Jenkinson. Dean Jenkinson, one of our favorites, taking his place at the lectern to my left. And this comic says to tailors that life is what happens while you're making other pants. It's This Hour Has 22 Minutes star, Trent McClellan. Trent McClellan. There he is. He's thanking everybody from every direction. He's thanking people that aren't here. He's very thankful. We think this is a pretty good topic for the city that we're in. Stadiums. Oh, we thought this through. Stadiums, are they important for every city? There's always a lot of talk here about replacing the Saddle Dome. But I say, why not just an addition? A side Saddle Dome. Or perhaps a rebrand is in order, and since its shape is reminiscent of a certain chip, you could rename it the Pringles Arena. And the slogan for the Pringles on sale inside the arena, once you pop, that'll be $12. Now we're ready to pop into this debate. So, whereas they can become iconic parts of any city, be it resolved that new arenas or stadiums are a great investment. Trent, you are arguing for this, please. You have 2 minutes, starting now.
New arenas are a great investment for any city, Calgary, and you know it, okay? Hell, you built your last arena in the shape of a saddle. Get back to having some fun. You could build the next one in the shape of a full horse. Call it the Calgary Foothills Hockey Horse and Entertainment Leisure Center Concert Hall. It's a lot to put on a sign, I guess. But I've lived in Calgary for 16 years now, and I absolutely love it. I've seen it grow and evolve. I remember when you could smoke in the bar, but not on the patio. That's insane. You've always spent your tax dollars in interesting ways, okay? You built the Peace Bridge for $25 million just for pedestrians. And then you put it right next to the other bridge that you already have. Hilarious. But I'll tell you what does make sense, funding a new arena. The current arena looks like me on day 10 of Stampede. Tired, broken, and needing to be put down. This city is incredible, but now it's time to put your tax money where your mouth is and find a new home beyond the dome.
All right. Trent McClellan, longtime Calgary resident. Way to go, Trent. Now, to tell us why he says nah to new arenas, here's stadium stickler Dean Jenkinson.
You know how the Saddle Dome got its name? It's short for saddled with the cost of building the dome. That, and it was too on the nose to call it the Panty Shield Dome. It's iconic, sure. But being an iconic part of a city doesn't automatically make something a good investment. Lead poisoning is an iconic part of Flint, Michigan. Doesn't make the water pipes a great investment. So yes, I am anti-arena. Possibly because I was raised a Christian and not a Roman. But also because it's a poor public investment. Do you know who says so? Economists, urban planners, experts. You know who disagrees? Trent. Trent, who thinks the team he roots for can't win unless he's wearing his lucky underwear. Real evidence-based decision maker, that Trent. And of course, fans like Trent are loyal. How can you not be loyal to the team that threatens to leave if you don't meet their every demand? A new arena will revitalize your downtown, they say. And yes, as a Winnipegger, I can tell you, since we built our new arena, the average living wage for the average downtown mugger is up 160%. Ultimately, new arenas are like new border walls. You don't need them, but some rich jerk will tell you you do, and then insist that you pay for them. Thank you.
Dean Jenkinson with some pretty strong points there. Wow. It's time now for the bare knuckle round. We're debating if arenas or stadiums are great urban investments, and that means that you two gate crashers better get your ducks in a row and keep us on the edge of our seats, or I'll be damned. Work in concert with each other to be the ticket masters of your own domain. Seeing some nosebleeds as you ice each other would be quite the event. Unless, of course, I'm parking up the wrong tree here.
Wow.
I'll tell you why arenas get built. It's because no politician wants to be the guy who saw the home team leave on their watch, right? That's like being the dad who lost a kid while mom was at work. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back.
Where's Timmy? No one knows. Look, Calgary, you spend some bucks. I mean, you repave Deerfoot Trail every year. Can't you take some of those bucks and throw them into a new arena? Like, that's not unreasonable, I don't think.
Well, we have a new arena, and we have potholes the size of the new arena. So pick your poison. There's not unlimited money.
Actually, that's the public pool in Winnipeg. But Dean, well, what's the answer then? Like, what? So who was going to pay for this thing? The billionaires? I mean,
yes.
who's going to
yes.
who's going to speak for the quiet billionaire population?
Okay. All right. We'll let it go there. Trent has started to represent the often misunderstood billionaire arena owner. Thank you, Trent. They are a voice that's not often heard in debate.
Poor buggers.
Yeah. It's time now for the firing line, debaters. In my hand, I have a list of questions on stadiums and arenas brought to you by the Roman Coliseum, where the Lions went undefeated until the stadium collapsed on them. In the Indian city of Mumbai, stadium is a slang word meaning what? Trent.
Mum girl. Because you already have Mumbai.
It was
tough crowd.
That was the Newfoundlander in you coming out there. Yeah. Dean?
I'm going to say it's a slang word for America because it's filled with loud, dumb men.
It's okay. They don't get this show down there. They can hear it. They just don't get it. In Mumbai, stadium is a slang word meaning a bald man with a fringe of hair around his head. Stadium.
That's clever. That's clever.
Montreal's costly Olympic Stadium is forever associated with this 1976 quote from then Mayor Jean Drapeau: "The Olympics can no more run a deficit than a man can what?" Dean?
Find the G-spot.
Good guess, although Frenchmen can. Trent?
Admit he's wrong.
Good answer. Oh, some strong support from some of the sisters in the crowd here on that one. Jean Drapeau said the Olympics can no more run a deficit than a man can have a baby. Well, joke's on him, because male seahorses can have babies. That's the firing line, everybody. Just about time for our delightful Martha Cohen Theater audience to pick a winner. But first, here again to tell us that arenas and stadiums don't bowl him over, it's arena attacker Dean Jenkinson.
Imagine your neighbor comes to you and says, okay, I've got an idea. Let's everybody on the street chip in, and build me a backyard swimming pool. And you're like, oh, I get it, because then we could all come swim for free. And he's like, oh, no. No, you never get to swim in it. No. You can come watch. They're like, we're going to build you a pool, but we just get to watch for free? Oh, no, it's not free. No, it's going to be like hundreds of dollars every time you want to come. I'm like, well, are there snacks? Oh, there's definitely snacks. Like a beer is like $15. Popcorn's like 18. And you're like, why would we do this? Well, because it's a great investment for our street. And by the way, parking in front of your house from now on is going to be a freaking nightmare. Thank you.
Dean Jenkinson. Nice job. That is a pretty bang-on analogy, I would say. Pretty good. Anyway, let's let Trent see what he has to say. Here again to tell us that he's on Team Stadium, it's hometown Calgarian, Trent McClellan.
Taxpayers funding a new arena doesn't have to be painful, okay? Calgary, you have always spent your tax dollars in unique ways. You don't even believe in plowing all the streets in the winter. Because you know a Chinook is going to come in a few months, and you can save a few bucks. We're just a strong, warm wind away from the Saddle Dome being a convertible. So a new arena is desperately needed. As my very, very drunk neighbor says every single day, for all things a price, every dog needs a collar. The Flames need new ice with the help of your tax dollar. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my argument.
Trent McClellan. All right. He's got a pretty eloquent drunk neighbor, too. That was good. All right. By applause, who thinks that Trent's stadium stumping and arena assessment was the most awesome? Trent McClellan. Okay. Some nice stadium support there. And who thinks Dean's sentiment that stadiums suck succeeded? Dean Jenkinson. Well, I don't know if you can hear from where you are at home. It is too close to call. The winner is Dean Jenkinson. Hold back on the new stadiums. Big hand for Dean Jenkinson and Trent McClellan, everybody. That's all for this week. I'm Steve Patterson saying to all stadium owners out there, you know you don't have to get your money back in the price of one hot dog, right? I'll argue with you again soon, Canada. Good night.
The Debaters, created by Richard Side. Produced this week by Graham Clark, Nicole Callender, and Josh Bailey. Technical production by Corey Haberstock and Uta Shafland. Executive producer of CBC Radio Comedy is Tracy Rideout. And thanks to everyone at the YYC Comedy Festival and the Martha Cohen Theatre in Calgary. Hey Cape Breton, The Debaters is coming to Glace Bay on June 25th. For details, visit our website. We're cbc.ca/The Debaters.
For more CBC podcasts, go to cbc.ca/podcasts.